Welcome, Sagittarius. We're doing your February 2025 tarot forecast. It is a general reading, so it's trust yourself what resonates, leave what does not. Big welcome to those that are new to my channel, those that follow me regularly. Love your support. And if you do enjoy my readings, make sure to subscribe to my channel, show the love, hit that like button and the notification bell to get notified when your next star sign readings up on my channel. There is a new competition running in February. There's 3 prizes up for grabs. So the first one, if I get hold of it, is this very beautiful, you can see it kind of twinkling there, Labradorite pendant, crystal pendant. So Labradorite has some very beautiful reflective qualities to it, from kind of like yellows to blues to browns to oranges. So that'll go to a new subscriber on my channel during the month. You'll automatically go in the draw. Nothing else you need to do. The other 2 prizes up for grabs are these gorgeous tribal leather-bound notebooks. Now, they'll go to 2 very positive community members that stand out during the month. Just show up as your natural, beautiful selves. You'll automatically go in the draw. Winners will be announced in the first week in March, so make sure to come back and check and see if you are a winner. It's announced on the community tab as well as in your star sign videos. And my personal readings are open. If you need extra guidance and support at this time, just reach out. Booking links on here and down below. Let's dive in. So Saggies, pulling you a central energy from the beautiful Enchanted Map Oracle. Oh, okay. You've pulled coming apart. So there is some kind of relationship dissolving. It could be a connection to a workplace, a friendship, it could be a love relationship. There's some kind of relationship that's coming apart at this time. So sometimes we can be in connections where they've just kind of run their course, darling. All right, let's put you some guidance in terms of 4 key areas of focus for you. And then we'll pull you lots of clarifiers. Okay, you've got purification here. Some of you need to do a cleanse, either of your physical energy or your emotional waters. And a need for you to take action. Okay, we'll dive into that and see what that's about. Okay, you are going to get enlightenment, answers to the questions that you seek. And Spirit's saying at this time, keep things simple. Got the white feather there. So just focusing on your day-to-day stuff, what you got to do on a daily basis. What are the next, 1 to 3 steps you need to take? Not overcomplicating things. All right, let's pull you some spiritual guidance. Oh, you've got the storyteller, which is you being the narrator of your own life. So the actor and director in your own life. So what you do is completely up to you, including the direction you want to go in, the results you create in your life, completely up to you. Oh, you got the awakener, which is you rising out of the ashes like a golden sun. It's kind of interesting. There's so much gold energy going on here. It's directly related to you taking action and getting enlightenment. And you've got the ancient grandmother, which is being a teacher with your wisdom, leading with that self-knowledge. So it means you've been through a lot of life experiences. You can help others on their path in some way. Spirit's saying if there's something you want to do and create, don't make it too complicated, because that could overwhelm you. You might not get started. Just keep it simple. And you got the Empress of the Night, which is after the storm I emerged like a shiny new star. So there's a bit of a rebirth going on here. We some clarifiers with the energy oracle. Let's have a look at purification here and you being the narrator of your own life. So doing a cleanse, taking charge of your life. Okay, Spirit's saying you just need a really practical, solid plan right now to move yourself forward. Be very practical. There is some kind of contract coming in, some kind of settlement coming in that you may be waiting for. Job offer, sale of an asset. And there's things you're walking away from. So some of you definitely closing things out. All right, let's have a look at you taking action. Okay, Spirit's saying you need to work on being in balance on all levels. The physical body, emotional body, how you're feeling about self, about life. Regular practices that put you in balance. Oh my God. Darling, in the same row, you pulled action twice. Big message to move forward. There is a beautiful love connection here. Some of you are already in that connection or moving towards one. Let's have a look at you getting enlightenment, which is going to help you rise out of the ashes. Okay, you're going to get enlightenment about which opportunities you want, which doors you want to open. What's next for you? Okay, some of you are in a bit of a state of anxiety about the changes happening in your life, wondering which door to open. You've also got some hostilities going on. So some stress is going on from others' energy. So some of you are at a crossroads. Do I go left? Do I go right? So a new path to take. That's what the anxiety is about. And Spirit saying before you make any decisions, bring yourself into balance. You got yin and yang here. So that you're not making choices that you're going to regret later on. So it's almost like saying don't make choices when you're in a low emotional state, not thinking clearly. Don't make them from a place of fear. Let's have a look at these hostilities. Oh, Spirit's saying you've got the strength to deal with that or not even take, like, it's almost like protecting yourself. It's saying you just got to realize and appreciate and know your worth and really love yourself, lots of self-care. All right, let's have a look at you having a lot of wisdom within you. The ancient grandmother here. We're not doing gender, guys, either. Some of you are all tied up and stuck. Spirit's saying you know what to do. Watch the negative self-talk, limiting, disempowering beliefs going on. You've got a healer of the ages here. Okay, a couple of messages. Some of you have a life path as a very significant healer, which means you've been a healer in past lives, a teacher in past lives, possibly a spiritual teacher. You've also got energy healing abilities. So are you feeling like you're not confident to use those abilities? The other side to it is if you're feeling tied up and stuck and can't see a way out, then you need to reach out for some help. Talk to someone, counselor, psychologist, friend. It would be better if you talk to a counselor or psychologist because they're going to give you much more professional advice. Spirit's saying there's a storm warning if you keep tying yourself in knots. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to have patience. So are you wanting things to happen before they're ready to happen? You're worrying about timelines. Let's have a look at you feeling tied up and stuck. Spirit's saying do your spiritual practices, whatever it is to get you in high vibration. They're watching over you. Some of you definitely possibly want to follow the path of love and light, temple path. Let's have a look at you keeping things simple. Okay, you've got deceit here. So you kind of got to ask yourself, have I been through an experience where there was deceit, or am I saying things to myself that aren't based in facts or reality? Yeah, am I just projecting fears into the future or even into the present? Spirit's saying you're on this beautiful new journey of healing and transformation. Some of you may want to take a trip. And there's a need for you to boost up your vitality, your life force energy. Let's have a look at the deceit. Spirit's saying you're going to overcome it. The sun's going to come out. Big positive shift in energy. Let's have a look at after the storm, you emerge like a shiny new star. No wonder the storms here. Spirit's saying it's a new life chapter, darling. Time of expansion, growth, closing out the old. Some of you may be wanting to move and relocate, even to a different country. Big move. Again, your emotional waters are, dare I say, running your life right now. Yep. And there's a thinking man here. Guys, this represents you. You're also spiritual. So appreciating that side of self. All right, let's put some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Let's have a look at the need to cleanse your energy or the physical body. Spirit's saying you're the narrator in your own life. You're in charge. Some of you are waiting on a contract or some kind of settlement coming in. Spirit's saying you've got to be very practical. Even though you're trying to walk away from things and close things out, they may take a little bit of time. Oh my God, you pulled purification on top of purification. Okay, just be mindful that you're not engaging in coping mechanisms, I'm going to say, that affect the physical body that are unhealthy. What does that look like? Sitting there with your tub of ice cream and your bag of lollies, just in front of the Netflix because you're feeling a little down, which means you're going to regret that as soon as you finish them or the next day. You know, too many glasses of wine or too many beers just to numb yourself. Watch that. It's not helping, Spirit saying. Staying up really late, not getting enough sleep. You're saying right now is the perfect time for you to kick off new things in your life, the changes you want to make. And you don't have to rush and force anything, just take your time. All right, let's have a look at you taking action times 2. Spirit's saying whatever you do, you need to be in balance. There is a beautiful love here. Some of you are rushing towards the love connection. Spirit's saying you regularly need to get yourself outside to ground and balance your energy and your emotional waters right now. Also doing creative things, art and music is going to help you also switch off from the levels of anxiety and stress going on here. And you've got a guardian angel watching over you, protecting you and your loved ones right now. Let's have a look at you getting the enlightenment that you're seeking in terms of what doors you want to open. Spirit's saying whatever choices you need to make, if you're at a bit of a crossroads, do it from a place of balance. And this negative energy, Spirit's saying just rely on your strength and just love yourself. So much here. Spirit's just going one after the other, giving you suggestions and advice on how to bring yourself into higher vibration. You got your spiritual practices coming out again. You're reading your own tarot and stuff like that. That would be really good for you. Yeah, Spirit's saying this love, if it was a connection, you didn't waste your time in it, but it's definitely over. And you've got to tune into your energy, your cycles of rest, and when you're feeling energized more. Let's have a look at this side where there's certainly a state of lack, feeling a state of lack or anxiety going on around the timing of things. Some of you want to follow a path directly related to your gifts and talents. There's a lack of confidence going on there. So we're saying everything's going to turn around for you. You've just got to pull those emotional waters into balance. And if you want to do something, you're going to have to take a leap of faith and get out of your comfort zone. It's not going to be done by itself, meaning you've got to match your energy to what the universe can back you with. So if you take no action, then nothing in your life is going to change. Spirit's saying you need to stop worrying so much. You do have a bright future ahead. So there's possibly some unfounded fears going on. And you need to release harsh judgments about yourself and others. If you've got someone acting out, then you kind of got to understand, like, for example, this coming apart. If it's a marriage, everyone loses. So instead of labeling people as this, that, and the other, recognize that they lose as much as you lose. They lose their partner. They lose their children if there's children in the mix. They lose their home. Finances get affected on both sides. Everyone loses. So when somebody's hostile, it means they're coming from a place of deep hurt. Also remember you chose that person in the first place. So you didn't go into it with your eyes closed. You specifically chose a certain person to spend your life with or a relationship with. Yeah. So you've got to take accountability for that, no matter how it ends. Spirit's asking for you to release any harsh judgments about yourself and others and just recognize that you're on a new path. And if there's anything around self where you feel like, you didn't show up as your best self, just be gentle with yourself, right? We can all trigger when things are highly emotional and things are coming apart. And if this reading isn't resonating with you, then it's not meant for you at this time. Certainly a specific scenario coming out here. All right, let's pull some guidance from the Crystal Healing deck. Oh, Spirit's again saying that if you did some creative things, it would really soothe your energy, which means you're just tapping into your inner child. Some of you want to kick off new things related to your creative side. Okay, your animals may need extra attention and support at this time. You've got pets. And Spirit's saying you're going through a learning process right now. So I would suggest you're possibly learning more about yourself and relationships. There's a life lesson in there for you, and your ancestors are absolutely watching over you from the other side. All right, let's pull some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Yeah, Spirit's saying right now you need to really nourish yourself and nourish your soul. Treat your body well, be kind to yourself, self-care. And just to focus on need and necessity. What do you need to get through your week to week, whether it's what you have to do, what's on your to-do list, whether it's around your finances. So not future projecting yourself. And you've got to know your fears. There's a lot of changes going on. So it's almost like you've got to rein those fears in and recognize that they're possibly unfounded. We can often fear the worst about situations and it never happens. We think, I don't know why I was worrying about that because it never happened. Yeah, that's what happens with life. Yep. We just wind ourselves up. And Spirit's saying you need to heed the messengers. They're going to be communicating with you the whole time, particularly through animal spirit guides crossing your path. All right, let's see what your animal spirit guides want you to know. Oh, you got the moth spirit. There's a need for you to surrender now. So if you're resisting changes happening, Spirit's saying that it's going to happen anyway. Sometimes things end when we wish they wouldn't end. And again, you got a message. You need to take a leap of faith on what it is. You do want the next steps on your path. And you got the turkey spirit, which is give with gratitude and grace, which again is really coming from a place of compassion and a generous heart. And the vulture spirit, again, you got this message, nothing was wasted. So you didn't waste your time in this connection. Spirit saying it taught you something. It was in your life for a very specific reason. And you got the white raven spirit, number 66, message direct from Spirit. About love and abundance, trust in magic. They're trying to help you as well. All right, Saggies, let's pull you a crowning energy from the Journey of Love Oracle. Oh, you've got the spiral dance of the goddess. There's a lot of flowy energy going off there. Let's pull you up the guidance. Oh, you ready? It says, Sagittarius, from a point of light unfolding, we become a soul, then incarnate into a sacred body, and our lives become a work of divine art, a speck of heavenly presence manifesting itself through dimensions of time and space and into a life here on earth made manifest. The extraordinary fact of your existence is a divine happening, as though the light of the moon is dancing not only upon the water but inside of it. Your ancient light is dripping into the mud of the earth. This is how the soul becomes a divine human in the making. As you sense yourself moving and shifting from light to dark and back again, from knowing to unknowing, you are weaving your consciousness, your divinity, into sacred expression, manifesting your soul essence into the form of your life. Threading the light through darkness without even realize you're doing it, you are gently impregnating the matter of your body, of your life, with light. Your body and your life become luminous, radiant, and you assist others even through your presence. Sounds wonderful, and it is, yet it's not an easy path. As the light travails through darkness, pain and suffering can arise in waves. Best to be present to it. Trust that it is not a permanent condition, and wait for the spiral to twist from dark to light again, always moving closer and closer to the purity of the center, and expanding outwards eternally, as though you're being inhaled by the divine, filling cosmic lungs as they reach far and wide, taking in all of life. So the message in this oracle is you're growing. You're bringing more of your light into form. You may be meeting obstacles in yourself and in the world, but this is because you're bringing through the light. If there was nothing happening, there would be no obstacle. Bless them as signs that you are proceeding and empower them no more. You shall be. All else is just divine timing. Wow. There's a very brief poem here. It says, the inner movement in expressive flow, an outward breath of dance and light, becoming one, becoming free. So everything's trying to help you grow. Wow, big reading. All right, love to hear how this reading resonates for you. Do reach out if you need extra guidance with a personal reading. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.